Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Mark Shelf Space, and today we're taking a look at Daredevil from the Spider-Man Vintage Retro Carded Marvel Legends line. So stick around after the intro, and we'll take a look at him. Alright, welcome back. First, we'll go ahead and take a look at the back of the card here. So see on the back of the card here, you got the other 5 figures from the wave. You got Spider-Man, Electro, Peter Parker, Green Goblin, and Gwen Stacy. So this wave, all in all, this is my last figure to review. But I think this really has been my favorite wave in a long time. Only because I really love the retro card stuff, and all these characters are spot on for looking classic. I love Spider-Man. I love the classic Spider-Man. So this wave was my favorite in a long time. Let's go ahead and open up Daredevil and take a look at him. Alright, so here is Battle Armor Daredevil out of the package in the figure form. So quick backstory on this character. Daredevil first donned this costume in Daredevil 321. I'll throw a pic up here. But this costume provided armor protection against some of the bigger bad guys that he was fighting at the time. So in 321, for instance, he was battling a Daredevil doppelganger, which is also known as Hellspawn. And then another one, I think in 320, the next issue, or next 2 issues, he was battling Venom. This costume didn't last long, only 24 issues actually. There were some cameos in other series, but in the Daredevil series, it lasted 24 issues. And in Daredevil 345, the costume was actually destroyed during a nightmare when Murdock shredded the black and red armored costume and returned to his traditional costume. Alright, so before we get into the figure, we'll take a look at the accessories real quick. Alright, so first accessory here is an alternate head. This is the Matt Murdock head. See, he's got some pretty sweet red glasses here. But pretty standard head sculpt. Got his combed over hair here. Looking like he's ready to be a lawyer. He also comes with a billy club. It is a standard silver billy club. Not much to this. It does come in 2 pieces. Just put it together. Comes with 2 alternate hands here. And these are just standard red hands for him to grab the billy club with. Then he comes with 2 wrist gauntlets here. These are just plain wrist gauntlets. You see the gauntlets on the figure here actually come with half a billy staff attached to them. So if you want to swap those out, then you just have plain wrist cuffs here. We'll go ahead and take a look at the figure. Alright, so here's the figure up close. See the head sculpt. Got the black mask. And the standard I don't want to have any fun face. He's got red eyes behind the black mask there. And he's got 2 horns here on the crown of the helmet. Take a look at the armor here. So he's got the shoulder pads. These are silver. You got detailing on them here to indicate 4 different sheets of armor here. These look like you could probably remove them if you wanted to. They look like they're just stuck in an armhole there. But they are in pretty tight. I don't have any reason to remove them, but it looks like they will come out if you want them to. See the armor on the chest plate here with the Daredevil symbol. Black and red chest plate and detailing in the abs. On the arms, I mentioned the gauntlets earlier. So these gauntlets come with a half a billy club attached to them here. It does not come off. It's actually attached to the gauntlet. So if you want to swap out the gauntlets, you just pop the hands off and put different gauntlets on. Alright, we'll take a look at the legs here. You see on the side of each of the thighs, he's got his armor as well as the side of each of the calves here. He's got his armor plates up and down the costume. You know, one thing I don't like about this figure is these calves. I mean, these calves are huge. So like in comparison, I mean, you can see how wide his thighs are. His calves are almost as wide as his thighs. Now I don't, to me that just it just makes the figure look a little too stubby. I wish that they would have gone with a slimmer calf mold, or maybe a bigger thigh mold on this. Because I mean, if your calves are as big as your thighs, I think you're doing leg day wrong. And then the feet here is just a standard black boot foot. On the kneecaps here too, there's some more armor, just in case he hits the ground hard. You gotta brace those kneecaps. Take a look at the articulation. Head articulation, standard, front, back, side. Now the arms, where he gets limited, because when you try and lift the arms up, they're only going to go so high because the armor here stops at the shoulder joint. So he's limited, you know, how high he can raise his arms because of the shoulder plates here. The elbow articulation, standard elbows. It's a little stiff, but that's okay. You got the spins at the wrists here. As far as the middle of the body, he does bend a little bit. Bends forward. Swivels at the waist. Twist at the thigh breaks. Pretty good job doing the half splits here. Bends at the knees. Get him in some good poses here. And then the foot side to side and front to back. You know, we'll loosen those up a little bit. But the feet do go forward and backward. You just gotta loosen. I gotta loosen the peg a little bit. I don't want to break it off there. So the alternate head, you know, I tried putting this on Daredevil here, but I was having a hard time getting it on. And I did see another video where I think someone broke the neck peg trying to stick the Matt Murdock head on here. This Matt Murdock head we showed earlier. So I'm not going to attempt that because I don't want to break the neck peg. If you want to put it on, you maybe, you know, boil it up a little bit or just Dremel out the inside of the hole here. Well, that's my review for the Battle Armor Daredevil. Hope you like it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Leave me some comments. And I've got a bunch more figures in the chute here to run through in the coming weeks. So thanks for watching.